Hi, this is Jeanette McIntosh of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Florida Realty, bringing you the hidden gems of Lake County, Florida. First stop is the Howey Mansion located in Howey in the Hills, named after William John Howey, the town's founder. It is a stunning 20-room Mediterranean revival-style home built around 1925. It is currently owned by two Orlando entrepreneurs who did a renovation on it and now uses it to rent it out for weddings and other events. If you do get to go, check out the library. It supposedly has a secret prohibition room. Next stop is downtown MountDora and the Donnelly House. Built in 1893 by John Donnelly, one of the founders of MountDora's Yacht Club, and the mayor in 1910, the Donnelly House now houses the MountDora Lodge number 238 of the Free and Accepted Masons. It is one of the most favored venues in MountDora, housing, for example, paranormal investigations, including the ghost tours. And if you don't like that kind of things, they have the Christmas with Krampus, afternoon tea during the Jane Austen Festival, and much more. 15-minute drive northwest from MountDora, you will find the Clifford House in Eustis. The Cliffords lived there for 3 generations until 1983, at which time the Eustis Historical Museum and Preservation Society was founded and moved into the house, since the city of Eustis had owned the house since 1979. It is filled with period antiques and offers a great glimpse into the early 20th century. One of the rooms is dedicated to a mysterious man who inspired the character Indiana Jones. His name was Dr. Edgar Brooks. He was a professor and archaeologist who retired to Eustis. 16 miles west of the Clifford House, you'll find the Moat Morris House, which is the oldest house in Leesburg. It was originally built by Edward Moat, Leesburg's 8-term mayor, and boasts 4-story turret and intricate woodwork. It was sold to the Morris United Methodist Church in 1988, who bought the property but didn't want the house, so offered it to whomever would move it. The Leesburg residents raised $95,000 to purchase a new site and moved the house in 1990. A few years later, the house was burned in a devastating fire, but it was fully restored and reopened in 2021, preserving its historical significance. I found it interesting to find out that the house, when moved, weighed 150 tons. 5.5 miles southwest of the Moat Morrison House, you will find the Campbell House in Oklahoma, Florida. It is an excellent example of a framed vernacular house, which is a style that reflects the local skills and traditions of the local builders rather than any schooled architecture. It is a 2-story house with a 1-story section on one side, and the main section is an I-house form, which was very prevalent in the mid-19th century nationwide, but mostly in the rural areas of the Midlands like Indiana, Illinois, and Iowa, thus the name the I-house. The house contains a tribute to Virgil D. Hawkins, who was an educator, attorney, and civil rights activist who was born and lived his earlier life in Oklahoma. You may want to look his life up in Wikipedia. I found it pretty interesting. Thank you for joining me on this little tour of Lake County's hidden gems. If you're interested in history, there's plenty more to explore. 33 properties and districts in Lake County are listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Whether you're visiting or considering a move, I'd love to be your guide. I've called Lake County home for 23 years and truly enjoy sharing what makes it so special. Give me a call.